Yo, peace to Lost 5% Nation. I'll be Lord Supreme. Um, bringing you another episode of my channel. Today's Supreme Mathematics. It's born. Born means to be brought into existence mentally as well as physically. It means to be complete. It means to produce, and also it means a supreme resurrection from a state of mental death. So what does that mean? So that basically means that, when you come into this world physically first you was so what I mean is when you come into this world, you come to this world physically first. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, you go through a process, you go through the phases, you know what I'm saying? Nine in our, and my 1 to 36 is representation of the 9,000 miles that you got to swim, you know what I'm saying, to be born. You got to be born through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, through the triple stages of darkness. So what's required of you is, or if anything, I would tell you like this. Before you get all the knowledge in the world about everything else, about religion, about culture, about your family, you need to get the knowledge of yourself first. The reason being is because you got what is it for you to profit the whole world and lose yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like to lose your own soul. It doesn't profit you nothing, because at the end of the day, if you don't know nothing, you just don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? You might know about religion, you know about Islam, you know about cultures, Christian, but if you don't know about yourself, that is the worst level of subjection of slavery you can ever imagine. And the reason why I'm saying slavery is because you can be a victim of any and everything. Actual facts. So, like I said, in my lessons today, I'm gonna go into the 1 to 10. It says that what is the set birth record of the Nation of Islam? It says the Nation of Islam has no set birth record. It has no beginning or ending. It has older than the sun, moon, and the stars. So that basically means you have no limitation, mentally as well as physically. You know what I'm saying? Your possibilities are endless as an original man. And what you should do is you should take it upon yourself to always study yourself every single day, regardless to whom or what. Whether you learn something new about yourself, whether you understand something new about yourself, it's all a matter on what you want to do and how you want to go about understanding yourself. All right. Another thing is that in my supreme alphabet, pardon me, y'all. I apologize for getting disconnected. Phone calls coming in like crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got brothers and sisters that want to know about this culture, want to understand this culture. But my thing is this. In my supreme alphabet, the 9th letter is I. It doesn't say Islam. Just notice that. It says I or Islam. I self, Lord and Master, I sincerely love the laws of mathematics. Now, that's why it's important for you to learn about yourself, because if you look at your supreme alphabet, it's self-explanatory. So it says I. I is who? Self. Right? So my thing is that when it comes down to you understanding yourself, never take nothing on face value when it comes to yourself, right? And that just explains to you in the Born and Green on 1 to 40. It says, tell us why the devil teaches 85% that a mystery God brings all this. And it says to conceal the true and living God, which is the Son of Man, and make slaves out of 85% by keeping them worshiping something they know they cannot see invisible. And he lives and makes himself rich from their labor. The 85% know that it rains, hail, snows, and also hear thunder above their heads, but they do not try to learn who it is that causes all this to happen by letting the 5% teach them. They believe the 10% on face value. So that means that if you are in a position where a person of somewhat merit of value come along and tells you about yourself, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you a talented person, think of the nature, and you got all these characteristics, these good characteristics, but you don't really know about it yourself, how are you going to help yourself? By teaching yourself, by getting the knowledge of yourself. That's why it says I. In the beginning of the word Islam, the way that we got it broken down, it says I self. I is self. You see what I'm saying? You gotta learn about you. You can't learn about nobody else unless you learn about yourself. Once you have the ability to be able to know and understand the things that you're good at, then you'll be able to do the things and be able to swim them 9,000 miles. You see, the problem is that when people come to the knowledge of themselves, they don't realize that they're being born twice. You know what I'm saying? In the mind and through the womb of mathematics, which is the supreme resurrection from a state of mental death, which is swimming them 9,000 miles. See, the understanding wisdom degree tells you, I should already know that because I'm understanding wisdom. I'm 32, and that's my degree. The understanding wisdom degree tells you, says whether they wanted to go back to their own country but cannot swim the 9,000 miles. All right? So that basically means that if you don't know how to swim, you don't know how to... Swimming, it's a long distance exercise. It exercises the whole body. If you don't know nothing about swimming, I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. Swimming is a very helpful exercise and it's very beneficial to the body. It's a all body exercise, basically. You know what I'm saying? It helps every aspect of you. It helps give you mental strength, a lot of things. This part of swimming is talking about, you know, them wanting to go back to their own country. Their own country is a representation of their mind. But cannot swim back to 9,000 miles. Why? Because they were stripped of their culture. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it takes a while for you to be able to understand yourself in the aspect of, once your culture and your creed and your language is stripped from you, it's gonna be a little difficult situation for you to get back, because then you have to swim all the way back from what you came from, which is your original land, which is your original mind and your original mind state. Now they got your mind state grafted it all into just different types of states of existence where you're not even yourself anymore. And this is what they did when they brought us over here to these shores of or to this wilderness of North America. They stripped us of everything. They stripped us naked, and then they just did us dirty. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is this: what you need to do is learn about yourself first. Just learn about yourself. That's all. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing worse than a person not knowing themselves mentally as well as physically. All right? I trust in what that you have a blessed one. Just remember, through the light, you will see through all clouds of deception and darkness. And them darkness is those lies that's been told to you. The light is the truth. So what is darkness? Lies. So once you was in them triple stages of darkness, being blind, deaf, and dumb, and you come into supreme understanding of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you come into the utmost state of awareness of who you are as self. Now you know who you are, and I know who I am too. Peace to Lost 5% Nation. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all have a blessed one.